Hi, and welcome to the first episode of the Corkboard. Oh my god, I'm having an episode. The first figure I'm going to review for my first episode will be the Panty and Stocking Nendoroids from Goodsmile company. I actually pre-ordered these as soon as I found them online because I'm a huge fan of the show. A quick little thing about the show, they're about a pair of girls that got kicked out of heaven for being a pair of Nendoroids are really nice for having nice big windows so you can see all the accessories that are inside. And then there's the examples of how you can customize or put together the little poses for however you want to display them on the shelf. Alright, now let's take these bitches out. So now that we've got them out of the box, I'm just gonna do a quick rundown of the accessories they come with. For Panty, you get her back lace and stripes guns. You get little Chuck with Panty, which I thought was a cute little add-on. He has a little stand that he can sit on. And it comes with 3 arms. It comes with an extra foot for when she's doing some of her gunslinger poses. It also, interesting enough, comes with no panty torso. Now, if any of you have seen the show, the gun is actually her underwear. So when she's fighting ghosts, the gun actually is made from her underwear in a really awesome stripper scene. So you got a little bow on the end of the gun here, which I thought was really cute. And so yeah, you have a bum torso here that you actually can put on the figure because she's actually wearing panties right now, but when you've got the gun out, I like to keep it show accurate and actually have the gun in the pantyless torso. And she also comes with 2 faces, which are her seductive face, I guess. Kind of a, you're coming to my bed later tonight, and then the yeah face. For stocking, she has her stripes 1 and 2 swords, which are actually from her stockings, so from her name. She also comes with a fork, a little treat, which I thought was kind of cute. It's like a little Swiss roll thing. A hand with a peg in it so that you can actually put the plate in her hand. Her little plush, I apologize if I'm pronouncing this wrong, the Honeko Neko, her little bone, it translates to bone kitten, that she always carries around with her. And 4 sets of arms. 2 of them are for holding the swords, and the other 2 are for one just kind of resting here, and then one holding her fork. And then she's got the I love candy face and the yeah face, or you know, the battle ready face. And then the ones they come with are just kind of a plain Jane, nothing too fancy about the faces. Usually a lot of Nendoroids will come with kind of a generic face and then 2 extra faces. There's usually like a serious face and then a funny face. I'm really happy with how they actually kind of incorporated it into a Nendoroid. The figures kind of have a very stylized design to them, so I was kind of curious how they were going to do the chunky legs and the very square fingers. Now, Nendoroids usually have really tapered feet, so when these ones were nice and wide, I was actually quite happy they chose that. I like how some of the bracelets on the one arm are actually loose, but I can also lose them under my chair and go searching for a few hours. But nevertheless, it's really cool. The earrings are actually removable as well. Everything's really easy to take apart. We've got some panty shots in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. She actually has her little pink panties on. One thing I wasn't really happy about with the panty here is this lime green lightning strike she's got over her hair. I know in the concept art, the highlight was green. I really wish they would have gone with a white instead because I find the green looks kind of sickly. One of the coolest parts about this is most Nendoroid stands have a peg here, but you can see here, this is not a peg, this is actually a magnet. In the back of the Nendoroid's heads, there is, let me just do some little doctor work, there's actually an extra magnet, this little pink thing here. So when you stick it, you don't have to worry about, a lot of the problems with Nendoroids is they'll have an ugly peg usually, or a hole for the peg right here in the back. But the cool thing about it is because of the hair would have been in the way, they actually developed a magnet. So this is the first one that I've seen of the Nendoroids with that. Don't take my word for it or anything. But I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I was showing it off to everybody. And for the stocking, her hair is actually a little bit of it is rubber, so which I thought was really neat because when you've got the arms stuck out for the sword, she actually would have been a problem. So you can actually do that, like stick her arms through the hair. Now, one of the problems was that she's kind of got this ugly little diagonal line through the hair here, so there's just kind of a random flap. I thought they could have done a better way of designing that without it looking as hideous as it was. And she's got her little striped panties on, which I thought was really cute. She's got her stockings on. She comes with 2 legs that don't have the stockings on for when she's using the swords. Posing is really easy for the Nendoroids, other than I've got some problems with trying to get the guns in Panty's hands, but that's not a big deal. You just gotta be really careful with these. Stocking, pretty easy. The swords are not too hard to stick in her extra hands here. All you have to do is carefully remove the handle and do not lose this. Stick it through the hand, and 3. So yeah, those are really easy to do. I've actually got it backwards, but that's okay. Just gonna kind of recommend it to anyone that's a huge fan of Panty and Stocking. These were the first ones I got. I'm a huge fan of the show. They're excellent. You know, I love changing the little arms and faces out on my shelf, and I love how I got myself a little Chuck to go along with it, you know, just to kind of hang out with them. And I'm hoping they do some Scanty and Knee Socks, which are 2 other characters from the show, really soon. I would love to have them part of the collection. Now, that was the first episode of the Corkboard. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and thanks for watching. If you're interested in where to buy the figures, I have some recommendation links below or above my head or somewhere around in the space here.